I'm Joel Stein with Wholecubes in LaGrange, Illinois. Here to talk to you about the iconic Herman Miller Aeron Chair, the classic. I'm going to go through the features so you understand how to use it and what it can do for you, both personally, professionally, and politically. Number one, it raises and lowers. So depending upon the length of your legs and how you like to sit, you can go all the way down to the bottom. You have to stand up a little bit to raise it up with you. The other two levers on a fully functioning Aeron are the forward tilt and the tilt lock. The forward tilt is engaged by slightly leaning back, pulling the lever up, and that lets the chair move all the way forward for a forward chopping onions, typing engagement. In order to disengage, you lean slightly back, put the lever in, and there, back to neutral. Similarly, the tilt lock requires you to actually lean forward a bit, pull the lever up, prevents you from leaning all the way back, push it all the way down as you lean forward, and you're back to free floating. You have the tension tilt, and that lever or knob can be cranked clockwise, which will give it more tension. So depending upon how much resistance you want when you lean back, or your size for that matter, turning it counterclockwise will reduce that tension and let you just go flying freaking backwards, like blam, like that. Arms pivot in and out, and you can raise and lower each arm with these tabs. As such. This is the lumbar pad, and raising and lowering this puts pressure in your back. This pad can also be flipped over, if you can see. It's thicker on one side, or it's not totally centered. You can turn it around, and that will, upon replacing it, give you additional pressure or less pressure depending upon which way you go with it. Less pressure puts more pressure in the middle of your back as such. Lastly, and probably most importantly, I think, is that the chair swivels. And depending upon where you are in the selection cycle, left, free floating left, right, or just right up the middle, like right there in the middle. Keep you right there. Not an adjustment, but something that is fun to play with is simply just being able to roll around all 5 wheels working for you in entertainment, flexibility, and full range of motion. Joel Stein with Wholecubes. LaGrange, Illinois, talking to you about the Herman Miller Classic Aeron.